Hello guys, so this week's things, I really like it, it's favorite books, and I've talked about this book before, so you might already know the answer to this, but let's give an introduction. I really like traveling. I travel a lot, if you haven't realized. Me and my family, it's one of the things we like the most, and I'm very lucky to do it. I do it a lot, like, I've been to LA now on July, and I'm going to Spain in February, and in January I'm going to a place inside Argentina, and I really like it. If I could, I would travel all the time. It's something I love. So my favorite book is really related to this love of mine, and is Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. And since the first time I read this version, which is a shorter version, I talked about it before, I really loved it. Phileas Fogg was my favorite book character, and it introduced me to a lot of classic books, novels, that I started reading thanks to this one. And I really liked Phileas Fogg so much that I was him for a play in my school. Like, you had to choose a hero, like it could be anything, any kind, invented, real movie hero, comic hero, and I chose Phileas Fogg because for me he was a hero. That was when I was like 11 years old, so I dressed up with a suit and a top hat and a mustache, and I think I have a picture, I don't know, but it was really fun, and I was really happy being him. And then I saw the movie, not the Jackie Chan one, which is really bad, but the one with David Niven, and he's perfect in the role, and it's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should. It won the Oscar for Best Movie in 1956, if I'm not wrong. And it used to have the record for most animals used in a movie. I'm not sure if it still holds it, but it has quite a lot of animals. So yeah. And then I had this copy, which is the full version, which I read only once, and I feel bad for saying this, about 5 years ago, and I should reread it because it's an amazing book. But your favorite book can be one you read only once, right? I never reread books. There's so many to read that there's no time to reread once. For me, that's my idea. And yeah. Phileas Fogg, it's such an enigmatic character at the beginning, but it goes changing, it evolves throughout the novel. And let me show you this. I was such a nerd also when I was little that I've done a whole list of all the places and day and time they arrived to places in the book and how they left. Like, he arrived at Bombay by ship, or to Hong Kong on the Rangoon, and it's like, even with the time, like October 23rd, 1872, 7 a.m. Calcutta, I don't know how to pronounce it in English. And it's all like this, and I was a nerd. Look at this. A Bug's Life page. So, yeah, Around the World in 80 Days, an amazing book if you like traveling and adventure books. If you haven't read it, you should, because it's a really nice book. See you all next week, and DFTBA.